longest-running hand, shoes, and horse grenades named Open Mic in Town. Part open mic, part variety show. We're excited to have you guys here tonight. I'll be your host for the evening, your usual host for the evening, Nathan Jebediah Hart. Yes. Anything I say can and should be legally attributed to Nathan Jebediah Hart, a white man. For the next hour, we'll be bringing you comedy. But first, a monologue, apparently?
Whatever you want it to be.
There's monologuing happening? Stuff is in the news, and I've got witty, biting things to say about it. I won't be saying them, though. Is that a monologue? Does that count as a...
Whatever your heart desires.
Okay.
What's been going on with you?
I'll tell you what's been going on with me. Gout.
What?
Gout.
Gout?
Gout. Anyone got gout? It's horrible. I looked at a shrimp the other day and my toe fell off. Thank you for coming tonight, you guys. I'm excited to have you here. Crabman?
Yes.
What's going on with you?
I've been thinking a lot.
You've been thinking about what, Crabby?
Life, molting, carcinization. I've been thinking about what it means to adapt, what it means to conform, like...
Oh, yeah.
Are you conforming for yourself, or are you conforming for others?
I think that's the big question of the night. Are you conforming for yourself or for others? Let's take it to the audience. Hot couple, are you conforming for yourself or for the audience? For themselves. That makes sense. Hot couples always do that. Crabman, give us another word of wisdom.
Man who stand on toilet, get high on pot.
That there is Confucius. Yes. Feel deeper for hearing those words. I, for one, Nathan Hart, a white man, have never felt deeper than hearing Crabman speak. Let's go back to the audience who's in the corner that I can barely see. Andy! Andy, how are you, Andy? Nice. I don't know a lot about you, Andy. Where are you from? All right. I want to thank you guys for coming tonight. We have an amazing show for you. We got some people playing pool in the background, but they're very good. So if you peek over there, you'll see people playing pool in the background. Is that a monologue?
I think you did great.
Okay.
You're doing fantastic.
I've mana and logged. I want to thank you guys for being here tonight. Let's bring up your first comic. How do I pronounce this? Angie Bloomfield.
Hello.
Hello, Angie.
Hello. I feel very underdressed.
Yeah, you should. We all came in our best, and you wore a hoodie.
I'll just leave it in there, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, this is my best. For sure.
You look great, Crabman.
Thanks.
Angie, I do have some questions for you, but before we get to all that, tell us about yourself. What's new for you?
Well, I just got back from Bend, Oregon, and I went to a comedy. I did a comedy, and I went to Blockbuster, and I climbed a little mountain.
Do you get anything from Blockbuster? Do they still rent stuff there?
I don't know. I think they maybe do, but I don't know if I even have a DVD player. I think I do in the garage somewhere. So I didn't get anything. We just looked around.
It's a bit anticlimactic, I would have thought.
Yeah, I have a Blockbuster hoodie, and I don't know where it is, but yeah.
Do they sell them there? Could you have stolen one?
I could have.
Yeah.
I could have.
Okay.
I should have.
They are still a corporation.
Yeah.
So, no guilt.
Honestly, I mean, the town that I grew up in didn't have a Blockbuster. It was a small town, and we had, like, Video Palace and, like, Sanborn Video, stuff like that. And so I was never, like, I'm not loyal to Blockbuster is what I'm trying to say. I feel like they kind of put little stores out of business, right? And so I feel like karmically, Netflix gave them what they deserved.
That's
what's
my
funny
opinion. Netflix tried to sell themselves, I think, to Blockbuster, and Blockbuster was like, "Nuh-uh, baby."
Like, no, we're good. I think we're good.
And that worked out horribly for them.
There we go.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what else is new?
What else is new?
I heard you recently did merch for hilarious, famous, funny people.
Yeah, I did merch for Ali Wong. That was pretty
What?
exciting. Yeah. I didn't meet her.
Be impressed, people.
I didn't meet her, but I did do a merch, and I got to watch her show, and she's very funny. this new hour she's doing, I think, is maybe my favorite she's done yet. So that was pretty cool. Shang Wang featured. That
Shang
was a
Wang.
surprise. That was really cool. He's also
catchy
very
name.
funny. Huh?
Very catchy name.
Yeah, it
You know,
rhymes.
you can't forget that one. It rhymes.
Yeah.
Crabman, do you have anything for rhyming words? Do you have any sound effects for that?
Ooh.
Okay.
Sounded like a muffled fart. Oh.
A muffled fart. Nice.
So do you have any questions for me
I
or
do
what?
have some questions. You want me to ask you these questions?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I think I'm scared, but
Angie Bloomfield, on May 26, 2020, at 10:23 a.m., you posted, "I found a small box of raisins behind the toilet this morning. I think everything is going to be okay. Explain."
May 2020 was a difficult time for everybody, and I was just trying to put a little sunshine out there for everybody. Like, listen, guys, I don't know why there was a little box of raisins behind the toilet. But
Were
it
they
was there.
open? Were they fresh raisins?
Are you sure they were
They were
raisins?
unopened. They were like this big, little guys.
baby raisins?
Yeah.
Did you eat them?
No, but I did. Nope, I didn't eat them.
I think she's lying, and she ate the raisins.
I didn't eat them.
She ate
I
the
didn't
raisins.
Eat them.
We have video proof. Tomas, if you bring up...
I feel like I'm being.
In 2020, you won Funniest Eugene Stand-Up. My question to you, you think you're better than us? Huh? You think
know
you're better
what?
than us?
Okay, technically, I didn't. It was a staff pick.
Hmm.
Okay, no one. I didn't get voted in for anything. So
Sounds like the
technically,
staff
I've
did.
never really won. But
She was on the cover of
it
the
was
paper.
still cool. That was for something else.
That was the same thing. Don't listen to her lies.
Something else.
I'm the host of this show.
It's all technicalities.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So do
I do not think I'm better
Nice.
than you.
Okay, well that feels... Crabman, give us some uplifting music for that. She doesn't think she's better than us. She thinks she's the same. All right, Crabman, that'll do it. That's too much now.
Yeah.
It's too much now, Crab.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that was...
More than uplifting.
I feel like you've passed away, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest. She's still alive. 2020, Funniest Eugene Comedian still lives. That's the headline.
Yeah, 2020, a great time to get nominated when there was no comedy. Got a lot of bookings from that one.
You take a win where you can. Now then, Angie Bloomfield, you're from Nebraska, South Dakota?
Well, I was born in Nebraska, but
Ah.
I grew up in South Dakota.
Okay.
So, yeah.
How does your comedic voice change between home, rumored to be a rural town, and Eugene, Oregon? And how do you balance your authenticity,
How does my voice change?
your comedic voice?
My comedic voice change.
Mhm.
Well, I've never done comedy in those places.
Whoa.
So I think I would be the same. Yeah, I think it would. Yeah. Yeah, same. What was the other part of the question?
And how do you balance your authenticity? How do
Well,
you balance it? Yeah.
I don't know. How do I balance it? I don't balance it. I don't think I do. I don't balance it, guys. I have a poor balance, and I never sleep. Yeah, I should learn about that. You seem pretty good at it.
Me, Nathan Hart.
Yeah, well, no, I mean,
Me, Nathan Jebediah Hart.
you have a real job.
Yes, I do.
During the day, and then you do comedy at night, and you're very funny, and, I wonder how you do it.
Well, being a native Floridian, I, Nathan Jebediah Hart, I just try to balance city life with swamp life and find my own self somewhere in the middle.
All right.
Yeah.
Great, Nathan Hart.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. What's it like being Nathan Hart? Like, is it, how old's your girlfriend?
She is an adult.
Oh, okay.
I, Nathan Jebediah Hart, have an adult girlfriend.
Oh, good.
Yes. Yes.
That's good. That's what you want.
How old's your husband? Doesn't feel so good now, does it?
He's older than me.
Yeah, but he's got a real baby face. So sometimes I'm like, you know?
He's got like the deep wrinkles, like George Clooney. Yeah, he's real rugged.
I love Zach, but you went George Clooney on that one?
I mean, he's more like a poor man's Rob Lowe.
All right, I'll take that. This is achievable. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 2020 funniest comedian Angie Bloomfield and her excessively hot husband, Zach. Crabman, that was the first guest of our show. How do you think it went?
As well as it could have gone.
As Nathan Jebediah Hart, I won't take that personally. All right, let's keep it going for your next comedian. I don't know what order I put this in, actually. Is it Jen? Is it Jen J? Jen J to the stage, please. She's a slug queen and our queen. Jen to the motherfucking J. Hello, Jen J.
Hey peeps, what's up? It's awkward.
I don't know if I've ever told you this.
I feel like I'm sucking a dick.
Whoa.
Why?
That makes me feel weird about my own mic now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
It's a family show. Okay. She's
Hi.
standing.
I have too much energy for all of that. Hi, how's it going? Hi. Can we just do this? This is
Do you
okay,
wanna do this?
right?
All right.
This is fine.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to speak directly to them.
I see them over there. They look nice.
Camera. A minute. Okay. All right.
All right. Well, yeah.
Hello.
Tell us
Hello.
about yourself. What's new?
Let's see. What's new? Just slugging around, spreading goodwill, as a slug queen does,
For those of you that don't know, Jen is our resident slug queen.
Thank
Yes. In the presence of
Thanks.
royalty.
Yeah, presence of royalty.
Royalty.
I don't know. But I've just been really working and,
Okay.
sliming it up. Getting ready for the Bright Parade. We got a Bright Parade, September 27th.
What's the Bright Parade?
It takes place downtown, and everybody is in like light up stuff.
Okay.
And
Bright Parade.
and
Yeah.
and we do like a parade loop around
Okay.
town, where it's just spreading goodwill, having some fun
I dig that.
about town.
All right. Bright Parade it is. Jen, I've got some questions for you. Can I ask
Oh
them?
yeah, great.
Okay.
I'm curious what these are going to be.
Jen J, on July 24th, 2023, you posted, "The Cottage Grove show is canceled. I guess I'm just going to eat this bowl of popcorn, I guess." Or excuse me, I'm going to tell my jokes this bowl of popcorn, I guess. Explain.
Oh gosh, I don't even remember what show that was. Honestly, that
It was
a long
a
time
Cottage
ago.
Grove show, according
Yeah.
to our in-depth research.
Yeah, and those don't happen very often, so you would think I would remember.
Yeah.
But I don't even remember the bowl of popcorn, and that's
Well-
weird because I like popcorn a lot.
It sounds like you told your jokes to the popcorn, but don't remember if you crushed or not.
I crushed the bowl of popcorn.
bowl
I
of
think we can
popcorn.
all be sure of that. You kidding me?
Jen to the J.
I crushed it.
Jen, as the new and reigning slug queen, what's the first law that you've put in place?
Oh, well, the first law that I've put in place is that we're no longer manifesting, okay?
We're done with manifesting.
Yeah,
can stop
no,
imagining
turns
things.
out manifesting isn't real.
Okay. I had my suspicions.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Yeah, now what we're supposed to do instead of manifesting is get on out there and find yourself a little piece of celadon. Celadon, it's a crystal, and we just chunk a little piece off, and we're taking baths. We're taking everything baths with celadon crystals.
Everything baths with celadon crystals.
Yeah, and like you just go deep into thought, and you shave everything, and it's like it's out with the old and with the new.
Okay, well, here's a question.
Okay.
I, Nathan Hart, have the hairless body of a small boy. When do I shave?
You can shave when the mustache grows in right. or shave so that it does. I think
Yeah.
shaving, it makes your hair grow more. Why am I talking about this? I'm not a hair expert.
I know you said mustache, but it sounded like you said musk-rash, and that sounds like you've discovered a new disease.
That was specifically for Nathan Hart
I get it.
himself. That was
Yeah.
he's a musky little rat guy. This is
Yes,
devolving.
I am.
I
Yes.
love Nathan Hart. I
Thank you.
don't have a negative thing to say about him or his musk. It's as manly as it needs to be, and there's no rash. Nathan Hart doesn't have a rash, everyone, okay?
I don't. I had it checked
I
out.
don't. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have
Crapman.
another question?
For this next question, please give us some uplifting music.
Oh, good.
Remember, she is still alive, okay?
I am.
Yes.
I'm not dead. I'm only
All right.
dead inside.
You and me both,
Thanks,
sister.
Dylan.
Jen J, what's your favorite comedy memory?
Oh, that's a great question. Fuck you for not giving me a little time to think about that one. Because there have been some really, really good ones. I think my most recent favorite memory was Ron Funches in the green room said that I was funny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Give it up for that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that was a good one.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's got to be up there for me. I love Ron Funches. I think he's really good, and he's a positive, uplifting dude.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
As we probably all do, he started in Salem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not me. I didn't start in Salem, but yeah, he definitely did start in Salem. Yep.
That's all I had to contribute to that. So that was a very nice memory, yes.
Yeah, it was a nice memory. Yeah.
Jen J, where are you going to be next?
I don't have anything local. I don't have anything local. I mean, I have some Slug Queen stuff coming
Okay.
up. Like next weekend or next week. I think it's Wednesday, Thursday. I should have looked. I should have looked before this. There's a slime or a slug themed horror movie playing at the Art House Theater, and they've requested the Slug Queen's presence.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you can look forward to that if you're local. And then I'm doing the Preach comedy show in Portland, I think on the 25th.
What's the Preach comedy show? on the
That's
25th?
also a great question. I think it's just in a venue that used to be a church, but I don't know. I have to ask Tyler Jones. He booked me for that one. And then Eureka, the Savage Henry Comedy Festival.
Savage
We're
Henry.
coming your way, Eureka. Pew pew. That wasn't violence. It was just a insightful. We're gonna shoot over there.
I actually didn't even know that was the camera until you did that, so you've done me a great service.
Yeah, it's the thing with the green light on it. Hey, there you go.
Thank
That's
you.
the way to acknowledge a camera. Is real good.
I made love to that lens. So,
Yeah, so those are like the main big things coming up. That and the Bright Parade on the 27th.
okay, you've got a packed month.
Yeah, and I'm going to go to Yahots too.
Nice. Well,
Not for comedy reasons, just for stretching out, getting some old sea air into the sea region, you know?
I dig that. I
Yeah.
dig that. And now I want to go swimming. Ayo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Well, should probably leave you to that.
Okay.
You're swimming in comics tonight.
I, Nathan Hart, love to swim in comics.
That's how you got that musk rash.
Hey!
Hey, thank you very much.
All
I've
right.
been Jen J. Okay.
Jen J. Do I do featured comic now, or do I just call the next one? What's the next step? Oh, I go Seth now. Where's Seth? Seth Milstein. Seth Milstein. There he goes. Give it up for your next comic, the legendary Seth Milstein.
Hello.
How's it shaking?
Is the impetus of this that you are Nathan Hart?
I'm in fact Nathan Hart, which
Okay.
again is a white man.
You you left dishes in the sink before you
Yeah.
went on your trip that you're still on.
I'll just say now, you'll never catch me, you can't stop me, and I'll die before I clean them. I, Nathan Hart.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I did stuff in your bed.
Went straight for the guns on that one, I tell you what.
I sure did.
Yeah. So what's new with you, Seth? What do you want to speak on tonight?
Oh, I thought that you had questions.
Oh, I do have questions, but I'm
Okay.
padding the time by getting to know you first.
Okay. I have nothing significant to share.
Seth Milstein, boring man.
I had a delicious ice cream flavor recently.
Wow, that was a very old thing. I mean, that's cool. I wish I had a
Yeah.
delicious ice cream.
You
What was the
can if you
flavor?
want. It was apple cider donut ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
It
I
was
was about
pretty
to
good.
say that's
It
a
was like
donut,
dessert.
not an ice cream. But
No, it was apple cider donut ice cream.
Did it have donuts or ice cream?
Yeah, it was ice cream with little chunks of donuts in it, and the ice cream flavor was apple cider.
Let the record show he said yeah to the question.
I don't like
Yeah.
it. This is suspicious.
Yeah.
All right. I'm really mad at Crabman right now because he knows that I like to be brought up to DMX, and he didn't do that.
You know what, Crabman? This is your last warning. Play some Dimmicks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
I like-
never
I like-
discussed this.
I like having Crabman's version of DMX.
Go ahead, Crab. Drop it on us.
Yeah. Make me lose my mind up in here. Good job, Nathan.
Thank you. I, Nathan Hart, love DMX.
Yes, this is definitely DMX.
Right?
That's
That's what you wanted?
Crabman on the beats.
That's my favorite DMX song. I'm a pussy and I need to die.
So we both discovered together that Crabman has never heard of or listened to any DMX.
No, never once.
Not
Never
once.
once. I don't think it's available to
Yeah.
him. I don't think they have it on his Spotify.
They don't.
Wait,
I think
that's
Hell
like
gets it censored out.
Yeah.
Yes.
wait, isn't that like an off-brand of like Ozempic or something? No. Oh shit.
You heard it here, folks. Or first, folks. DMX will cause weight loss.
I mean, he did.
I know, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Too soon? Too soon?
No.
I,
never,
Nathan Hart, a white
never
man,
too
don't
soon.
care. You're right.
I would make fun of his crack problem while he was still alive.
Wow,
so-
that's bold.
Yeah.
Because he was short but mighty.
Yeah. Well,
I imagine he could fight.
yeah. I don't think he would find out, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think he was worried about what Seth Milstein was up to.
I actually saw a documentary where he said the exact opposite.
Yeah.
He said, I'm coming to Eugene to go crazy on Seth Milstein's ass.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then he died.
And then
So that's what happens. You come for me, God comes for you.
Seth Milstein, cosmic crime lord. Seth, I've got some questions for you.
Okay, let's get it going.
On April 28th,
Uh-huh.
2023, at
Okay.
3:54 p.m., or excuse me, actually this was this year, 4/28 at 2:54 this year,
All right.
you posted, and I quote, "I saw Sinners and it was great, but I think they really missed an opportunity to call it Clanpires." Seth
Yes.
Milstein, explain.
Here's what I'll explain.
Oh!
I was really stoked about that joke, and the rest of the world wasn't.
Yeah.
I
could
remember
tell.
telling you.
Yeah. Whoa, you didn't tell me.
Well, I did tell you, but then I also told our friend Chadhurst Sharpe.
Good-looking guy.
In this bar, I made that joke to
Yeah.
Chadhurst, and then
Yeah.
he said, "Get the fuck out of here."
That does sound like something he would say and probably stand by if he was here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I could tell you really liked the joke because there was like an exclamation point and perfect punctuation. I was like, you put effort
Oh yeah.
into this.
Oh yeah.
It had 5
No.
likes.
It had what?
5 likes.
5 likes.
5
yeah.
likes,
It was
yeah.
bad. It didn't. It did not do well. It did worse on Instagram.
Wow, that doesn't surprise me.
Instagram's always a step down.
Yeah,
in
it doesn't
reactions.
like words.
No.
Yeah.
They don't like it at all.
You gotta like post a thirsty and then post a paragraph, and that's when people read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned my lesson.
That's fair.
Yeah. Now, if I do words on Instagram, I do a second joke in the comment section, or not in the comments, but as the caption.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta say that's pretty attention farming for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I normally don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of done with anything but promoting shows that I'm on social media. But
Give
every
it up for
once
Seth
in a
Milstein,
while,
an old man.
every once in a while, something happens in the news
Yeah,
that's so profound that you have to comment on it.
that's fair.
Yeah. Not a big news week this week, though. Nothing going on.
Seth, your mastery of dry wit and slow delivery leads me into my third question.
Okay.
You've been doing comedy since they invented mics.
Yes.
And with that in mind, my question is, would you put your conscience into a hot lady robot to ensure your comedy endures?
Why would it have to be a
It
hot
has to be
lady?
a hot lady robot. That's the break,
Just for
kid.
this-
That's the law.
for
I
this-
don't make the rules here.
Yeah, I mean, because then I could say more.
You,
I could,
yeah.
yeah, I could say lady stuff and AI robot stuff.
I suppose you would get the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if those are the only two worlds.
What accent do you want your hot lady robot form to have?
Probably Norwegian.
Best we can do is Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay, I'll
best we
take
got.
it.
All right.
I'll take it. All the jokes are written from a Norwegian standpoint, but I think that would make an added element to the comedy.
Can you give us one right now? Can you just
No,
generate one?
No, that's for you and the future to find out about.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Milstein, a fucking tease.
Yeah. By the way, I did comedy before mics were invented. I used to run an open bullhorn.
What? You've been sitting on that this whole time?
No, just since you said it. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Is that it? Are we done? Are we
Or
continue?
is that all you got?
Wait, let me check. Yes, it is.
All right, ask me some of Jen J's questions.
Okay, I'll ask you one of Jen J's questions.
Okay.
I wrote these in a weird order for some reason.
Okay. Yeah. Did you write them in the order of the show?
I did, but the flipping mechanic.
Yeah, you didn't think about that.
Now then, what's your favorite comedy memory as Slug Queen?
As Slug
As
Queen.
Slug Queen.
Well, it was probably when I definitely was there the entire time for Jen J's coronation. I literally showed up for 12 seconds, held the sign, took a picture with me holding that sign, and then went back to the Patton Oswalt show.
That's why. I mean, Nathan Hart was
But I
there,
cared
but
enough
Yeah,
to go for
To-
that 12 seconds.
that's fair.
Yeah.
And that was your favorite comedy memory as Slug Queen?
Well, as Slug Queen.
As Slug
yes.
Queen.
Yeah. My favorite comedy memory is very, very different.
Well, let's get rid of the Slug Queen aspect and switch it over to Dominatrix. Now, what's your favorite comedy memory?
Doing comedy at the Sex Club in Portland. That's my
I knew you'd
favorite.
have an answer
As a
to that.
dominatrix.
I knew it. I knew
As a
you'd have it, yeah.
dominatrix.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan, that's a good question. What is the right answer? Yeah.
Yeah. They do a show up there.
Do they do a show up there?
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
A lot of naked people in comedy?
No.
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 That's
not at all.
disappointing, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. So I had heard they do a show up there called Laphrodisiac, and I knew someone who did the show, and they were like, "Yeah, I was doing a set, and the entire time there was a woman sitting in the front row with her legs spread, and two dudes were fingering her at the same time." And I was like, "Man, this show is gonna be wild." And then it was just a normal comedy show with clothed people laughing at jokes.
That's a strong opening for it to just be clothed at the end, you know?
Yeah, and then people started getting a little frisky at the end of
that
the show.
makes sense.
And then I left.
What do you think the finger economy is on a double fingering? Like 2 per dude? Or
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're getting fingered by two people at the same time, you might be ready for more than.
I mean,
just
that's fair. You put
4
in the
fingers.
work.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the what's the most amount of fingers you've put in a person?
Whoa. I, Nathan Hart.
Yeah,
2.
you, Nathan Hart.
2.
Yeah.
1 per person.
One. Right.
I have long, thin fingers. They're dexterous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good
What a-
job,
what a-
Nathan Hart.
What about you? How many?
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't. we
Mr.
don't
wears
need-
them like a glove over here.
We don't. We don't need to get into that.
You think you're better than us?
Okay. Since you asked, I was with a person once,
Yeah.
and I was doing the normal 2-finger situation.
Yes, the normal.
And
2
then
fingers.
she was like, "Hey, why don't you throw a 3rd finger in there?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I did. And then she was like, "Hey, why don't you throw a 4th finger in there?" And then I was like, "Oh, I'm not even gonna scrape the sides when this gets to the end."
Yep, yep.
And then I think I faked a heart attack and left.
Seth Milstein, inadequate in the bedroom.
Inadequate Yeah, 4 fingers. Come on, man.
Whoa! I'm just saying. I Nathan Hart understand how that's.
Hey,
feels.
I have a baby's arm, not a full-grown man's arm.
Why
So,
is it a baby arm?
I don't know. That's an expression that people say.
Baby arm? That's like a regular arm. Oh, you're talking about your penis here.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was like, I've never thought about your arms before.
Jesus Christ, Nathan Hart.
Nathan Hart.
You were
basically
dimmer
a
than
virgin.
usual.
Yes. Do you still want to talk to me about
No,
stuff?
I'm really over this
Okay.
now.
We do
now
have
that
a new
we've got
rule.
into 4-finger and baby arms, I'm out.
I do request that any sets, once they step on stage, when they leave, do a slow, sultry striptease on their way down.
No,
Come on.
I will not.
Do it.
No,
Do it.
no,
A little bit.
no.
One button.
You know, I would do that for Chadhurst Sharpe. I would not do it for Nathan.
I heard he's on his way.
No. Well, when he gets here, maybe I'll come back up.
Damn it. Hoisted on my own petard. Fine. Walk up the stage in a non-sexy manner, why don't you?
Okay. No, it'll be sexy.
Oh, okay.
That's the only way I do it.
Crabman lotion. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the legendary Seth Milstein. It's a crab bucket now. I feel like now it's the crab bucket, or do we go to?
I think so.
I think it's
Why
crab
not? You know,
Yeah.
whatever
Where-
floats your boat.
Where is the crab bucket?
It's up front.
Okay. Can someone pass us that bucket of crab?
The bucket of crab.
Oh, well, I think everyone's going to make it up tonight. Hell yeah. Crabman, since I know Nathan Hart, usually lead the stage for this next part, do you want to announce?
Of course.
All right. Our next segment is the Crab Bucket. People come up and do comedy, hosted by Crab, the man.
Life is like a bucket of crabs. You know exactly what you're gonna get. More crabs. With that said, your very first contestant will be the lucky, the wise, the clever, the brave, Dylan Cianci.
This has not been a great week to be like known as the leftist friend. I'm not gonna make many more comments. I'm just gonna repeat the words of a dead man. You play certain games, you win certain prizes, you know? I've been thinking a lot about twiddling your thumbs, you know? I mean, I've heard about it, but I haven't had any reason to do it. But people used to spend a lot of time twiddling their thumbs. And I think it's interesting that you could go back, if you have a time machine, to a waiting room, like 100 years ago, and see a person pretending to have a smartphone and doom scrolling is exactly what that would look like. I love that we've spent all of our history training to get good at gaming. That makes a lot of sense to me. I've got a new hobby. I sit at the back of the bus, the very back of the bus where the cool kids sit, and every time somebody's about to pull the thing, I go and I get the string before him. I control when things go ding, all right? I love it. I feel like I'm kind of helping people. Dylan, I get a lot of questions about my gender, you know, with a haircut like this. And it's just the haircut, nothing else. And I just want you to know I'm a totally normal woman like every other woman you meet on the street, all right? I like salt and vinegar potato chips. I take my showers boiling hot. And I spend a lot more time than I think most of us would admit wondering, could I bite a guy's dick off? Like, how hard are they attached, really? Like, I'm sure I could do it. Like, if I needed to. I don't understand why I wouldn't be able to. This year, I'm going to try again. I've been trying for the past 5 years to get into football. I want to care about football, just because those people seem happier than me. It's like finding religion or getting really into Dr. Pepper. You know, people who are able to enjoy things or just doing something with their lives that I cannot accomplish. So I'm going to go beat my head against a brick wall for a little while. See what that does for me. Dun, 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 dun. What was that? I feel like that was 3 minutes.
Sure, I'm not the one timing.
You're not the one timing it. That was 3 minutes, trust me. Thank you for your time.
All right, give it up for your first crab, Dylan Cianci. Coming up from the deepest depths of the ocean comes the one, the only, Vaughn Robinson. What's up, Vaughn?
Is it right if we do it without the drum beat? Is that okay?
It is part of it.
All right, we're doing stand up with a drum beat. Cool. All right, how you guys doing? You guys having fun so far? All right, cool. Clap it up if you guys live here in Eugene. That's it. You guys are from out of town? That's cool. Oh, college. Just vagrants. Okay, cool. Well, I'm from, I live in Vancouver, Washington. Me and my friend Jamie here, we've had a great weekend here in Eugene. There's a lot to do here in Eugene, and I feel like Vancouver, Crabman, the beat.
I mean, that's
the whole thing?
that's as loud as
okay,
loud
I'm going
as
to do
I
it like
can
this. I'm going to do it like this.
All right.
Clap it up if you guys like dogs. Cool. I like dogs too. I love dogs. I'm very lucky. I've had a lot of dogs in my life, but I've never had the responsibility of owning a dog. Like my Aunt Rhea, she's got this beautiful chocolate lab. His name is Forrest. He loves to play catch. He loves to cuddle. He's a little bit of an idiot, but you don't need to be a genius to lick peanut butter off my balls. It's cool. Hey guys, what's the difference between jam and jelly? Doesn't matter. Forrest will lick either off my balls. It's cool. I'm excited for Halloween. I love Halloween. This year for Halloween, I'm thinking of going as my grandma. So I'm going to go as a ghost. And next year, I think for Halloween, I'm going to go as my dad. So I'm going to spend the night hiding from my kids. I don't know. Yeah. I think weed's an interesting drug. Clap it up. You guys smoke weed? Anyone do weed here? It's Eugene. There's weed stores everywhere. I like weed. I think weed's an interesting drug because I actually don't like weed that much. I'm going to cut back on the weed. I'm going to cool it on the weed. It's just too much instant anxiety. Like with alcohol, if you're drinking alcohol, you gradually get drunker. But as soon as you smoke weed, it can be paranoia just like that. Like if I want to unwind at the end of the day, you know, watch a TV show and smoke some weed, as soon as I take the first hit, I'm pretty sure my dog hates me. You know, it's just instant paranoia. I even switched to edibles because I thought it would help with the anxiety. And then the anxiety just crept in slower. You know? Like, here's a really bad thing about edibles. I always forget that I take them. You know? Like, it happens at the worst times. Like, I was driving to work the other day, and I had taken an edible, and I totally forgot. And in my rearview mirror, I saw there was a school bus. And in the rearview mirror, I saw the school bus's lights turn on, and I thought, am I getting pulled over by a fucking school bus right now? Yeah, my dog wasn't happy about that at all. And I think stoners get a bad rap. I think stoners get a bad reputation because, you know, it's like they're lazy, they're too chill, they don't do anything. But if you really think about it, potheads have become engineers throughout the years. You know, they've looked at their bongs and they said, what if it were longer? Let's make it 7 feet longer. You guys ever heard of a gravity bong? You know what a gravity bong is? So for those who don't know, a gravity bong is they take a 2-liter bottle, they cut the bottom off of it, they jerry-rig a bowl piece into the top of the cap. You guys already know this, but this is for Jamie. She's a poser. Poser! Oh, sorry. I love you, Jamie. But then they take this bottle, they load it, and then they let gravity, when it's in the kitchen sink, suck in air. It creates a vacuum of air. And to me, it makes so much sense because the last thing smoking weed ever needed was physics. I worded that poorly, but that's okay. That's a new one. We're working on that. I think weed's an interesting drug because no matter how much you do, you can never be too high. You can be fucked up. No, you can never be fucked up, but you can be too high. Like with weed, you can never be too fucked up. If I were at the bar last night and I was like, oh, I got so stoned, and my friend was like, how'd you get home? Oh, I drove home more careful than I ever have in my entire life. Did you make any embarrassing phone calls once you got there? No, I locked myself out of my phone. It's cool. Yeah. So I do live in Vancouver. There's something cool in Vancouver. This is a really cool thing you can do on Halloween in Vancouver. In Vancouver, there's a school for deaf children. And every Halloween, this school for deaf children, they put on a haunted house. And yes, the children are the monsters. Now, before I continue, what I'm about to say is not offensive. This is just what you're going to experience when you go to a haunted house ran by deaf children. The first thing you're going to notice is it's way louder than you thought it was going to be. Again, not offensive, but these dumb deaf idiots, they have no idea how loud they're screaming. It's like a train whistle on a beached whale. The second thing you're going to notice is you're going to know when all the scares are coming. Like, you ever been in a haunted house and around each corner you're like, ooh, what's going to happen? You know when the scares are going to happen. You know, like, have you ever been excited to scare a family member and you're hiding behind the couch and you let out a little, Again, these morons, they have no idea how loud they are, so they're like, ah! I'm going to end it on that. Good night. All right, thank you. Let's get your host back up here.
All right, give it up for Vaughn. Coming up, you know him, you love him, Jamie Colson.
Hey, Crabman. I was also in Bend this weekend. They have a lot of roundabouts. It's kind of like Eugene, but homeless camps here. We have the same amount as they have roundabouts. And we just drive around them, both places. I have a mid-season Biggest Loser's body. You guys watch the Netflix documentary about the show Biggest Loser? I feel like I'd be on their mid-season. They'd be like, Jamie, don't give up now. If you keep going, you'll reach the body that all those Republican men wish you had. But for me, I was actually full of self-love, topless, eating Taco Bell watching this documentary. And I realized every time a fat person loves their body, Jillian Michaels loses an orgasm. So don't stop now. It's good times. My boyfriend and I, we've been together a really long time. He's a gentleman. Whenever we're on the sidewalk, he's like, hey, let me take the outside, baby. Be safer. And I'm like, I have 50 pounds on you at least. Let me take the outside, honey. If anyone can take impact, it's probably me out of the pair. We don't really 69. It's more like 81. But it's still fun. So I recommend it. I've been watching Shark Week, you guys. They finally caught great white sharks mating on camera. It's been like millions of years that it's never been on camera. Do you think the first shark to fuck on film was Tommy Lee and his great white cock? The next day his friend was like, bro, you're on Discovery Plus. Like, I don't know what happened. Anyway, what do pussies and river rocks have in common? They both look better when they're wet. Do you ever go to the river and then bring some rocks home and the next day the mushrooms wore off and you're like, who brought this gravel? There's just dry rocks on your porch. What the hell? Recently my motorcycle was stolen. And overnight I went outside and underneath the cover there was already a homeless encampment. They didn't waste any time. There's like 5 of them under there. Anyway, all right, my name's Jamie. Give it up for Crabman and the Crab Bucket.
Give it up for Jamie. Coming up to the stage, you got Andy Hill. Give it up for Andy Hill.
How's everyone doing tonight? So we all know what happened Wednesday, of course, obviously, and I just want to say this. I think Charlie Kirk is actually like a kind of respectable how he went out because, you know, his whole life he was against civil rights, and the last thing he did on this earth was he turned his neck into a whites-only water fountain for the people of Utah. So I'm like, it's at least, you know, somewhat respectable. It's like if you're going to be a piece of shit, you know, at least be one until the end, you know. You know, he always bitched about DEI and DEI hires, you know, and a lot of people on the right always bitch about DEI, and like, I'll be honest with you guys, I have no idea why people still care, because like, okay, I get that the race team went to shit after Teresa took over, but like, it was still Dale Sr.'s team, you know, like, and you might not like the drivers, but I think Dale Earnhardt Entertainment, Inc., you know, I think he made some really good driver hires with his son and Mikey. So I just never understood why people, you know, bitch about it still. It's like, guys, it's been 20 years since Dale died. Move on, dude. You know, people always talk about like cancel culture and shit. Always bitch about it. And I don't really care that much about it, but like, I was thinking, out of all the cancellations and like Me Too's to happen, I still think the craziest one is Jared from Subway. Because like, how do you eat so many sandwiches? You go from a fat dude to a skinny pedophile. And like, can that happen to anybody? Like, is that just him? Or like, can any man eat enough sandwiches one day where he's like, you know what, that was a fucking really good footlong, but I kind of want to fuck a kid now. Terrifying shit. You know, I recently saw a friend post a picture of themselves on Facebook because, you know, they got a promotion at their job, and it's because they're a cop. And I was just thinking like how crazy it is, because it's like, damn, dude, at one point we were like in the same college classes, the same courses, the same everything, you know, and then how differently our life became, you know, like I'm a stand-up comedian now and he's a cop. Like, it's crazy to me that, you know, one of us is like a power-hungry, corrupt asshole who upholds a broken system, is like the type of piece of shit who would like shoot an unarmed teenager in the street now, and one of us is a cop. All right, that's all I have. Thank you all. Have a good one.
Give it up for Andy. Coming up from the depths, our next crab, we have on to Jamie.
Keep it going for Crab Man. Keep it going. I'm here with my friend Vaughn from Portland. I'm here house sitting. I haven't paid rent in a year. You guys are looking at a 5-star trusted house sitter. Responsible woman in my 40s. People throw their house keys at me. A lot of perks to house sitting. Place I'm at now, the woman, she's my same size. Do you like this cardigan? I'm also wearing her Diva cup. I've been thinking, what would a glory hole be for straight women? You got a wall, right? And a hole. Woman goes up to the hole. She puts her mouth in it. Man goes up to the hole, and he listens. I am alone. My dad's pretty disappointed that I don't have a husband or kids, but he doesn't say directly. It comes out in his questions. He's like, "What do you do with your time?" Dad, don't worry. I'm at Lucky's. And one time he's like, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" Fighting my siblings over your estate. I recently got a haircut. I was so excited about it. And my little Gen Z pal, she comes up, she's like, "Look at your cunty little bob." Can anyone translate? Was that a compliment? My mom really wants to understand how my sex life works. She's like, "James, I'm your mother. Tell me the truth. Are you swinging?" Do you know what swinging is? You have to be in a relationship to swing with other couples. My mother means to ask if I'm a unicorn, a woman who on her own has sex with couples. By the way, if you want to spot a unicorn, we all wear cunty bobs. It's the required hairstyle. Did I get the light? Sure? Whatever? Okay. I recently went out on a date with a Republican. Accident. Cute guy. He asked me out after a show, so I assumed that he was interested in what I have to say. He picks me up in his fancy car. He just moved to Portland from Houston. And pretty early into the conversation, he lets me know he was in the Army and he had a security clearance. Welcome to Portland. No one gives a shit. But he took me on a nice date, opera in the park. He brought all these like fancy meats and cheeses. He went to a cheesemonger. He said the word cheesemonger 7 times. And I'm starting to get like sex party vibes from him because he says that he has started writing erotica. And he starts dropping hints about like exploits he's had with other women. And I pull back and he's like, "What? Are you the jealous type?" Jealous of the version of myself that could be at home. But he's pretty smooth. He gets me back to his place. We have to drop off the meats and cheeses. You know what's laying out on the coffee table? A printed out draft of the erotica. I'm a teacher. I am interested in the quality of his writing. It reads like a Yelp review for his penis. And then just laying out under the TV, a handgun. And I'm starting to put together like the cheese, the erotica, the gun. Everything's been planted on purpose to be impressive. I am on a date with Ron Burgundy. I would like to have like a boyfriend, a partner. So I read self-help, like I'm trying to figure out dating, right? And apparently, we're not allowed to say manifest, but basically the people who show up in your life, they're a reflection of who you really are. So turns out I am a douchebag. I'll leave you with this. I recently had my first mammogram. The tech takes my boob, locks it into a vise, cranks it down like a panini. I didn't know my boob could do that. She's got the nerve to ask, "You have any fun plans this afternoon?" "Yeah, not let anyone else smash my tits." But it's all good. Would you like to hear my official lab results? Still perky. I've been Aunt Jamie. Thanks so much.
Give it up for Aunt Jamie. She's your aunt, she's my aunt, she's everybody's aunt. Wasn't she great? Our next comedian coming up to the stage, Sal. Sorry, that's a little loud. Sal coming up to the stage.
This is my first set, so if you don't laugh, I'm gonna cry. We've had a pretty crazy week. Somebody should probably write a joke about that. I'm not going to, but someone should. I'm what they call a stochastic comedian. That joke works better if somebody hadn't already made a joke about it, but whatever. That's a real pain in the neck. I miss when people used to talk about the zombie apocalypse, what they do in the zombie apocalypse to survive, back when the collapse of society was a fantasy. Personally, I would just lock in. I'd wake up at 5 a.m., dip my face in ice water, do a bunch of push-ups, put butter in my coffee. I feel like the zombies would respect my alpha energy. I bought a pack of hot dogs the other day. It said no corn syrup. I didn't think there'd be any in there, but they wanted to let me know. They do that a lot. They put gluten-free milk, vegan vodka. Just really trying to make sure everyone knows that no one's ever done that joke before. A lot of powerful men. They'll have, when they sleep with women, consensually or otherwise, they'll have them sign a non-disclosure agreement, right? What I want to do is something similar. I want to have women sign a disclosure agreement where I'll have sex with you, but you have to tell all your friends about it. I'm very secure. There's a lot of, it's been thunderstorms here lately. I like that. I'm from Indianapolis, so you had a lot of thunderstorms over there. I miss it. Fuck dogs and veterans, right? Another thing they had in Indianapolis was black people. I don't know if you've seen them before. It's kind of like Tropic Thunder, but in real life. It's crazy. I think comedy is a really powerful thing. The mainstream media, you can get a lot of information you can't get otherwise. Speak truth to power, right? The mainstream media doesn't talk about this, but I heard about it on a podcast. You gotta go back to front, right? It sounds gross, and granted, I don't have a vagina, so that might complicate things, as it does a lot of things. But you're really not getting a full clean if you're not doing that. Jesus. I think I'd be a good comedian because I talk to myself a lot, and sometimes I say funny things. So if I could just stand up here for another hour and talk to myself about Israel, eventually something funny will come up. But I don't think that's allowed, so I'm gonna have to say goodnight. That's all I got. Thank you.
Give it up for Sal's first time. That was awesome. That's great. Our last comedian to close it all up, to bring it to a nice, pretty bow tie. We got the only one that could ever do it. The only one I would ever want to ever do it, even though it is random. Diane!
Do you not know my last name? Just Diane.
That's what you are in my heart, baby.
Well, my name's Diana Ramsey.
Diana Ramsey.
I want to make that clear to the cameras. Before I say everything I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure I'm already on that list that the MAGA people have been making the past few days. It's been a pretty good week. I'm a transgender American. I'm not going to be shitty about it, but I am. It's been a pretty good week. I think for all of us. Prove me wrong. No, that's fucked up. I don't like that shit, man. Everyone's doing those Charlie Kirk jokes. That's not right, man. Have a little bit of respect. And I actually think it's time. I'm going to lead us all in a little prayer for Charlie. And I mean this. This is freaking sincere from the bottom of Diana Ramsey's heart. And I mean this because it's time to tone down the rhetoric, y'all. It's time to tone it down. It's gotten out of control. So I want to say a prayer for Charlie in a language that he can understand. So just indulge me for a second. All right. There we go. Thank you. Charlie Kirk can understand that joke very much. And that prayer. This never would have happened if Harambe wouldn't have died, y'all. It's fucking for real, right? Everything went wrong when they killed Harambe. A lot of crazy shit has just fucking happened. It was pretty insane. We all kind of saw that dude get shot in the neck, and no matter what you think, that's pretty horrific. But out of all the insane shit I've heard this week and seen this week, it honestly came from his fucking widow and her little speech that she made. Honestly, that Handmaid's Tale, cold-hearted speech that she made where she said, hey, I'm going to blame everybody but the guy who pulled the trigger on this one, especially those evil fucking trannies. Apparently, the guy who did it, who was a cisgender white male who had a transgender girlfriend, apparently was radicalized by that. Apparently, transgender women, our lady dicks, are like the magical spears of fucking destiny that peg radicalizations, assassinations into people. That's the power that we hold in America right now. But seriously, the widow, what she said, what really disturbed me, what was truly unhinged. Truly unhinged, she said, my daughter asked me, where daddy going? What do I say? And I told her, well, he's on a special mission with Jesus now to afford your blueberry budget. This guy fucking gets it. That is some unhinged, crazy shit to say to a kid, right? Especially after what happened. And they fucking saw it. They were there. She knows what happened. Don't bullshit the kid. Don't fucking tell her that it was her fault because of the blueberries. What the hell? That is so fucked up. It's like, hey, kiddo, listen. We're doing so much winning in Trump's economy right now that the price of blueberries has skyrocketed threefold. So in order to afford your blueberry habit that has fucking eaten us into the poorhouse, and although we have made millions of dollars upon this right-wing fucking grift that we don't give a shit about, Jesus has taken your daddy to heaven to pick fucking blueberries for you. We can't afford blueberries in America, so we have outsourced the picking of them to heaven and Charlie fucking Kirk, y'all. Don't you think he's like illegal in heaven? Like he doesn't fucking belong there, right? Abso-fucking-lutely. So that's my plan. Like Charlie Kirk, he's an illegal immigrant in heaven, correct? That's the second worst thing that could have happened to that fucker. The first thing, the worst thing that could have happened to Charlie Kirk, but the best thing for all of us is that he survived and ended up in a wheelchair, and he would have been a fucking DEI hire with a bunch of Republicans. That's what should have fucking happened. He should have survived and been in a wheelchair. But no, he's a fucking migrant fruit picker in heaven right now. An illegal immigrant. And I say that's a problem. He didn't earn it. He took some hard-working Christian's job up there. Jimmy Carter could be picking those fucking blueberries right now, right? So here's what we do, y'all. We have to make sure we find willing sacrifices. There's a whole bunch of ICE true believers. We kill a bunch of ICE agents and send them up there. We fucking raid. They raid heaven. And we get Charlie Kirk and we lay his head down in the dirt of the Elysian fields. We zip tie him. We shave his head. We send him to the Sodom and Gomorrah Sing Sing detention center for 3 months. And then after that, we deport his ass back to fucking hell, and he can come back into heaven the right way, because that's what he fucking deserves. Or some bullshit like that. I don't fucking know. But we gotta show some respect to Charlie Kirk, y'all. This was our generation's, I don't know. I think it was personally the best 9/11 Eve ever. It was a good time. But just to let you know, I'm committed to the bit. I love Charlie Kirk. He loves free speech. So I got my Charlie Kirk Halloween costume ordered off of Amazon. I suggest you too. Get your body bags ready, y'all. My name is Diana Ramsey. I'm saying that for the camera. I don't give a shit.
Give it up for Diana Ramsey. She doesn't give a shit. Well, that's been our crowd bucket. That's all the crowds we got for tonight. Give it up for all your lovely contestants, and give it up for your host, Chadhurst Sharpe.
I, Nathan Hart, agree with everything that was just said. And now I do believe it's time for our feature comic. Is it time for our feature comic? I think it is, yeah? All right. Make some noise for Donovan motherfucking Davis. He's coming to the stage at a manly... Oh, there he is. He's a little pep in his step.
So should I do bits or should I sit and chat?
I'll tell you what. You're the featured comic. You tell me. Do you want to go on a run real quick?
No, let's just talk.
Okay. I just realized the left armchair of this seat is not that sturdy.
I haven't done comedy in like a week and a half, so let's just ease back into this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donovan Davis, a comedy virgin again.
Dang.
Your hymen's been resealed. What do you want to talk about tonight, Donovan?
Oh, you were asking the other guys questions.
Well, yeah, but I like to pad the time with getting to know people, you know. A little foreplay, a little verbal foreplay. It's a nice shirt. Where'd you get it?
I got this at Wilco.
Wilco?
Yeah.
Nice.
They were, I was there to buy a Western shirt, and then I saw this one, and it had, like, Native American designs, and I was like, oh, that's cool, maybe next time. And I looked at it, and it was like, Native American collaboration, limited edition, special edition, and I'm like, God damn it. All right, I guess I'll buy it. Fucking, I was pissed.
Yeah, they call that FOMO.
What?
That's fear of missing out. Limited, special,
yeah.
2 editions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, anyways.
Yeah. Oh, did you want me to ask you some questions now?
No,
I mean, I don't have to.
Go ahead.
Okay, if you insist. 1 second. Donovan Davis, on October 30th, 2020 at 12:52, you said, and I quote, "I've come to realize that there is only one way to settle beef, a deadly knife fight by the riverside."
No.
Explain your murderous intent.
I was young.
Oh.
And I had just watched The Revenant. It was a good movie. A great movie.
It was the best possible explanation for that status. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
I was so scared about what it could be, but yeah, no.
Were you afraid like a bear was gonna attack you? And
Oh, that reminds me.
Wow.
I went backpacking one time, and I was kind of nervous about like getting attacked by an animal or like a person or something, and I was gonna bring my repeater, and my grandma's like, "No, leave the gun. I don't want somebody else to take it and use it on you." And I'm like, okay, so if I get attacked by an animal or a fella, it's going to be an honest-to-God knife fight, like my ancestors intended. And I figured if I got attacked by a bear, and this is like the most vain way I think to die, is that I'd hope that I'd kill the bear, and the bear would kill me, and they'd find me dead with a knife in my hand, just an indigenous fella killed by a bear, and he kills the bear. I hope they think it looked cool.
Well, let me ask you this. In terms of man fights bear, we've got Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio. We've got Prey.
Right.
Right. And then we also have A River Runs Through It, where Brad Pitt fights a bear in a freeze frame. Which one of those?
It's not A River Runs Through It, it's Legends of the Fall.
Legends of the Fall, so you've seen it then.
Yes.
Yeah. Which
That
one would you
movie-
want to be?
Probably the Legends of the Fall one, because he does get killed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donovan Davis is Brad Pitt now.
Dang.
That's how it works.
It's not Danny Trejo, at least.
Why would you? Did Danny Trejo fight a bear?
No. Seth Milstein said that if there was a film and I was played by somebody, it'd be Danny Trejo. I do have the mustache now, so. But I don't know. He's wrinkly.
He's old. He's
Yeah.
an old man. One should be so lucky.
No, he'd play me, and he'd play like the 24-year-old me.
No makeup.
No makeup. Yeah, just boom.
Yeah. You know, they used to do that a lot more in like the early 2000s and the 90s. They would just like give them a hat or a wig, and they're like, they're 15 now.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
I forget what movie it was, but they did like a reboot or a sequel to like one of those old high school movies.
Yeah.
And they just had the actors who played them in like the fucking 80s play them again.
You're not talking about Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
about
Wet
to
Hot
say,
American
yeah.
Summer. Yeah, it's a classic. Paul Rudd, which he doesn't really age.
Yeah, he looked the same.
He looks the same.
I got back. Okay, well, I just got back from Arizona.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was in Arizona?
Wait, what was in Arizona?
What was in Arizona?
A fucking sand.
That's supposed to be there.
And more sand.
Mm-hmm.
There was one palm tree. It was so hot we had to set up 80 yurts.
And what are yurts?
It's like a giant tent. I was there because the company that I work for does wildland firefighting, and they also do base camp setups. So I was setting up a base camp for the fucking military because I was working for the Empire, and I was building the Death Star this time. And it was a camp for people to learn how to fight drones, so it really felt like the Death Star.
Like with like drone violence, or
I maybe, or it could just be like fellas learning how to shoot them out of the sky. But if we're like, I think that they should probably start having drones. Does America have drones?
We have drones.
Okay, then they should do that instead. You know, I don't know, but.
Would you be a drone pilot if it meant fighting, evil drones?
Like evil drones?
Yeah, like this drone's about to go commit slaughter, and your drone's like,
Like I'm a good guy?
You're a good drone.
Okay, yeah, I would.
Now, if someone gave you a lightsaber and psychic abilities, how would you use that?
For good, I hope.
He's a Sith. I can
Dang.
tell. There's a look in your eyes. Well, I'm going to ask you another question then. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. Joke's on you. That was like 3 questions. Donovan Davis, your birthday is in 10 days. Are you afraid that every day you grow older is one less day you'll have with your working penis?
Chadhurst, you know I don't talk about that kind of stuff.
I don't know who Chadhurst is. Nathan Hart.
Excuse me.
Don't know any Chadhurstes.
So what about my penis?
As you grow older, your penis will cease to function. How do you reckon with that as a man? as a young man with a penis? We ask the hard-hitting questions here at Hand Shoes and Horse Grenades.
Well, if I don't have a kid by the time I'm 30, I'm going to adopt.
That's what you think now.
That's what I think
That's
now.
what you think
yeah.
now, yeah.
That's it.
Donovan Davis and the mortality of his penis.
What do you think about vasectomies?
Vasectomy?
What do you just think about them? Not would you get that?
I think they're good.
Okay.
I think that they're good. I think more fellas should do that if they want to be fucking and not have a kid.
Where do you rate the pull-out method?
The pull-out method? I mean, I think you should fucking wear a condom.
I mean, I think it's a pretty useful method. My dad used it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dang.
That just came to me. I'm probably going to put that somewhere. I'm going to use that again. Anyway.
Well, that's what hand shoes is for.
All right. Donovan Davis, you are, if I'm not mistaken, an indigenous fellow.
Hey.
And
a little bit.
As an ally to other marginalized groups, what are your top 5 favorite black superheroes? I, Nathan Hart, am asking this.
Top 5. I like Cyborg.
Okay.
I like Mr. Terrific.
Nice.
I like Jon Stewart. Actually, Jon Stewart's my first one.
The comedian?
Good choice.
No, the Green Lantern. Let me see here. I like John Henry, the Black Superman.
Yeah.
And I like that one universe where Batman is black. Lucian Fox's son.
Yeah, he's Batman during the day.
Okay, well.
I know.
Dang.
I know. They're like, gotta give him something.
I mean, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
You know, he works at night.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Batman.
He's pretending to be a playboy in the afternoon, so someone's got to be like, oh, I'm Batman. You
Yeah.
know? In that universe, Batman has a slight southern twang. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Who are your top 5 Native American superheroes?
I, Nathan Hart, don't know any.
Dang.
So there. What color are your underwear?
Red.
That's okay. Bold. Bold. I mean, you get someone home, they see that, they're like, this guy fucks, you know? So.
I'm uncomfortable.
I was going to say, does all this lewd talk make you uncomfortable?
It makes me a little
bit uncomfortable?
It's all right, though.
Yeah.
Your face is as red as your underwear.
No way.
Donovan Davis with the spicy lingerie.
Is that what you wanted to show me earlier in the alleyway?
Whoa!
What?
He gets back from Arizona.
Like, I have something to show you. I brought it back from Arizona. Is that it?
I've had these underwear for years.
Maybe switch them out, buy a new pair every now and again.
Well, I have a lot of red underwear.
Well, what, did you take them to Arizona?
These ones I didn't.
Oh, well.
Why do you ask?
Because I was going to say, if you did, then you did bring them back from Arizona. So
That was the first job that I did with my brother, which was pretty cool. And we were hanging out a lot. And my fucking boss was kind of racist. We were outside smoking a cigarette. And then my boss sent some kid out there. He's like, Mark told me to come get the smoking Indians. We were like, damn. We went back inside. And then later, I was working with this guy. And he's like, so are you and Akoya, like, the same tribe? And I'm like, well, he's my brother. And the guy's like, so yes? I'm like, no. I didn't slap him, but I probably should have.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
Donovan. Hey.
Hey. This is the fucking 1,000-yard stare. When I'm thinking about that, I'm just like,
So let's see. You signed up to be a wildland firefighter, which in itself is a pretty masculine job to do. Something you can hang your hat on.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, you built yurts in the hot Arizona desert.
Yeah.
Would you go back and do it again?
I would, if I knew how, if after doing it and knowing everything that I would have to do, then yeah. Maybe with a different boss, but if it was the same boss, I don't know.
We actually have your boss here tonight. How do you feel about that?
Oh no.
Mark, if you'll step to the could you imagine?
Hey,
Could you-
I'd be like, no fucking way.
Yeah, yeah.
He's from Lindsay. I don't know.
Lindsay,
California.
Ah. Yeah,
This
okay.
mic sucks. Like,
This mic's pretty good.
that's good.
Good job, Tomas. Well, let's see. What does it do when you talk louder?
I don't know.
What about softer? I don't know. All right, Donovan Davis. You got any cool shows coming up?
Cool shows. I'm at Max's on the 17th,
Nice.
and then I'm also going to Eureka.
Savage Henry Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
Make some noise for that.
I haven't gotten my poster yet, but
They're pretty fun.
yeah.
Yeah. This will be your first Savage Henry.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know, Savage Henry is a major comedy festival where we get high in California.
I don't smoke weed.
Where everyone but Donovan Davis and 2,300 other people won't get high. I'm going to be so fucked up.
I'm gonna be drinking Sprite
Yeah.
and smoking cigarettes
Nice. Are you excited?
and playing pool, maybe.
I imagine there'll be pool.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Like I said, pool. No, comedy is 80% pool and 20% comedy.
For those of you of a certain age, you may remember the Fort Minor song. Donovan's quoting that. You are now, because it just fits. 20% luck, 30%. Anyhow,
Oh, I'm 24.
concentrated power of will. Anywho, Donovan, do you have anything else for us tonight? Yeah, check that note. Look at those notes, those handwritten notes. Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you're leaving, feel free to show the audience your red underwear.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
I'm not doing that.
Come on.
I'm not doing that.
All right.
Well, we're still meeting in the alleyway later, yeah?
Maybe.
Okay.
Give it up for Donovan Davis. Well, Crab, I think we just have one comic left. Am I mistaken here?
You are literally the host.
Yes.
I don't like.
But you're the regular.
Yeah, but you're the one who's like you have all the information. I just play the keys.
I just come here. Do we just have the one left?
If you think we have the one left.
All right,
I
just
think
one
we have
left.
the left. Okay.
Let's see who we got here. Mr. Gary Kelly, come to the stage. Oh, make some noise for Gary Kelly.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, Gary Kelly.
What's up, Nathan? You're looking good, man.
Thank you. I've been tanning.
You're
Listen,
looking good. You look like if Bob Marley had an REI membership.
you know what? I'll accept that. Just remember, though, that I am, in fact, Nathan Hart, a white man. Gary Kelly, I know you lead a dark and mysterious day life, so instead I'll ask you, what have you been dreaming about lately?
I don't know, man. I was just thinking about so Donovan, he's got a tribe. I would not want to have. I think it would be cool, but my fucking family would be my tribe.
Yeah.
Be like Jane and Jeff. That would be awful.
It's not a great tribe.
To hang out with them all
Jane
the
and
time.
Jeff, yeah, I see it.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I have the worst tribe.
What do you think your tribe skill would be?
My tribe. Oh man, I don't know.
Like, are you fishing? Are you warriors? Are you miners?
Just they. It's not shutting the fuck up. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Wow.
These people never stop talking. You think I talk a lot? That's where I got it from.
I do think that often, and now I know the answer.
I feel like you and I click, man.
Yeah, I think we do too.
I think we do. I think
Should we
click.
kiss?
I think we should
click
not
too.
kiss right now.
Okay.
But I was thinking about it because I knew I was going to come up and hang out with you, Nathan. And like clicking with somebody, it's like there's just it's like zero effort. That's why you click.
I get it.
Right?
Yeah,
It's like compatible, which is weird because like usually finding things in common is exhausting.
No, I agree. Small talk is a labor within itself.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
So I think like it's almost like there's a scale, like 0 to 10, right? And if you like click with somebody, if it's really effortless, it's like they're your 0. But then you get further and further away. Like maybe you think they're your 0, and then they start to talk a little bit, and you're like, this is a 1.
Yeah, I'm very personality based as well. I'm like, I thought I was Indian, and then yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, like one's like no big deal. One's like people who like they think they lost their glasses, but they're wearing them. But then that's just personal, right? That's just me. Like if you find somebody else, that might be your 0. You're like, oh, we found each other's glasses. They're like perfect for each other.
Gary Kelly's admitting he loves me right now. I don't know if you guys are catching on to this. And wow.
Have y'all seen my glasses? Oh, okay.
So a 2,
I'm
a
serious,
2 would be
okay,
like
whatever.
a 2's like the people who clap when the airplane lands.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know where that happens the most?
Where?
Russia.
Why?
People are like, oh, thank God we landed. And then like I think, let's see, a 3 for me is like if somebody orders in Spanish at Chipotle.
It's a bit try hard, isn't it? It's a bit try hard.
Do you know? I know somebody who works at Chipotle. They train them. If somebody orders in Spanish, you're supposed to smile.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like it's in the manual. Like a burrito con douche.
I've gone to Chipotle with people I know are fluent Spanish speakers. They go straight to English.
It's like, shut the fuck up, man. She's from Ohio.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. Yeah, or people who are like let's see, a 4 is like writing checks at the grocery store.
What if they're old?
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, if you're still writing checks at the grocery store, you're probably late for an appointment with Jesus. It's time to go.
Bold words for a man with gray in his hair. I like it.
Is there anything that kind of drives people up the scale for you?
Let's see.
See, because here's the deal.
Yeah.
For me, my 0s are people who want to bitch and moan about other people.
You like to misery loves company, complain, let it all out. Yeah, that's
what I enjoy.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah.
Like you have your bitterness, but when it is shared with me, it becomes like
yeah, it's intimate then. It's hey, between me and you. Fuck Jennifer. I hate Jennifer. Bill cut me off in traffic.
I don't know who Jennifer is.
Bill and Jennifer, they're assholes. One cut me off in traffic.
I love the music here. We get to do the band last week was amazing.
Great band last week.
You guys heard Sex Pizza?
Yeah.
They were all right.
Yeah.
No, you were good.
Everybody's always like, "Hey, Crab Man, give me like a inspirational song." So let's hear it.
I'm going to give you an inspirational song.
Wait, hold on. I'm the host of this show. Crab Man, give him an inspirational song.
It's always the same. It's always the same song.
This is a new and original rhythm.
This is a different song.
Yeah, I've never heard this before in my life.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen to the sound of the crabs in your
sound
pants.
Of the crab.
Crab Man.
Crab Man.
Nathan, your voice has gotten deeper, dude.
Yeah, baby. Gary, I got some questions for you. Mind if I slip those in there?
All right, fine. Let's do some questions.
Gary, on January 1st, 2018, at 1:20 p.m. in the afternoon, you said, and I quote, Facebook. So my question to you is, why are you an 83-year-old grandpa, and what's your skincare routine?
Oh, man, I don't know. That's definitely something I would say.
You literally just said Facebook. It just said Facebook.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I'll go on Facebook if somebody posts something that I like, and I'll just write like. They're like, this fucking idiot.
Yeah, you know what? You're very literal, because as I was scrolling, perusing, stalking even your social media statuses.
And everybody else on this show.
Yeah, you were just like, I am here. I am doing this. Where's the flavor, Gary?
It's because I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
But, you know, like, you start out, like, Facebook was like a thing that you would share with your family, and then it becomes like, you know, something else. And then you start comedy, and all of a sudden, like, what I should have done is just erased it and started over. But
Perhaps.
I've commingled. It's the worst.
Yeah.
And I've got a kid. He's 14 years old, and he's got a buddy who's 14, and they both know that I do comedy. I was giving him a ride to like football practice or something, and the kid's like, "Hey, Mr. Kelly, tell us a joke, and if we laugh, we'll give you $5."
Mm.
So he knows how much comics make. And I was like, okay, I know what makes 14-year-olds laugh, right? So I'm like, okay, I got one in the chamber. I was like, okay, how do you get a small dog to stop humping your leg? You pick it up and you suck its dick. And they did not laugh at all. I had to pay them both $5. And then they got out of the car and they started walking by and the door was closed, but I could still hear them talk. And my son's buddy's like, dude, I think your dad sucks your dog's dick. So I feel like I should get $5 back.
Okay.
Don't change the subject.
Maybe that dog should get $5.
That dog, man's best friend.
Gary, I've learned a lot about you tonight. You've quickly become a one for me. And now, out of curiosity, Gary Kelly.
Yeah.
You're from Minnesota.
Oh, what?
Yes. It's called research, Crabman.
That's right, dude. You and me, man.
You're from Minnesota. Did you see yourself doing stand-up comedy in Eugene, Oregon as a small wee lad?
No, I think when I was a kid, I wanted to be a cowboy. And
Wow.
It did not work out.
That did not work out.
Yeah.
You don't even wear cowboy
But
hats.
also, just like my comedy career, not funny.
You know,
wow.
With your build and a
Is this on?
beard, you're one hat away from Yellowstone. You could Yellowstone cosplay.
Thanks, buddy.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I don't know their names, but
And you look like every other friend of mine named Chad with dreads who hates overcooked crab cakes.
I'm Gary Kelly. I'm Nathan Hart tonight. I have straight hair, glasses, and a slightly smaller frame.
He looks like a scarecrow and a crow at the same time.
I look like a scarecrow meant to keep... I'm not going to do his bit.
The roast
All right.
is next.
I know. I'll save it. I'll save it.
Did you write new jokes for the roast?
No, because I'm being roasted.
Oh,
Because
I
I
see,
am
we're doing that.
Nathan Hart, a white man.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you heard if Chad Sharpe has written any new jokes?
That good-looking fella? I think he might have. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wrote so many roast jokes. We did a roast battle at Bombs Away.
Yeah.
That the host was like, "Stop, it's Nathan's turn." I had like 72 jokes.
Well, Gary, I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
You have 2 first names. Do you ever think your life would be better if you had 2 last names?
Like Burgundy?
I mean, I guess that's an option. You could also do something like William Smith.
Smith and Weston.
Williams Smith and Wesson.
Yeah, that's cool. That Smith and Wesson. Yeah.
Do you think you could be a double last name
That guy's
guy?
a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, let's give it up for your host, Nathan Hart, everybody.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us on.
Gary, you'll have to twerk off stage. Twerk. Damn it. No one's falling for the sexual innuendos. All right, well, I guess that's, Crab, is that everything? Is there anyone else we need to bring up? Crabman? Crabman, is there anyone else we need to bring up, Crabman?
Is this your impersonation of Nathan not knowing what's happening?
I am Nathan, so there is no
Okay,
impersonation.
that makes sense, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Hand, Shoes, and Horse Grenades. Give it up for your peoples, you, and my peoples, Crab and Tomas, and me, Nathan Hart, a white man. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.